initial thoughts on the MSV Focus Hex Ultra in the 1.20 millimeters. So I am still doing a full review of this. I need to hit some more with it. However, what have I done? I've done some serving with it, and I have played half a set with it, including the warm-up. So really I've only logged, probably hour maximum. What are my initial thoughts? So it's billed as being explosive and snappy. I would agree with those two statements 100%. One thing I love about this, the spin off it is pretty insane. I was looking at kick serves, I was doing this, and I could get the kick going, I would say a good 2 meters at highest point after the bounce, and then hitting the back fence about 1.5 meters up the fence. The kick on it was absolutely fantastic. Equally, on the first serve, you can get some brilliant power off of this thing. It really is quite explosive, albeit, when you are swinging quite hard at the ball and really snapping through the wrist. On the ground strokes, likewise, you can get some real power going with this, but I tell you what, I could not make my single-handed backhand work with this to save my life. It's funny, I read that this has good ball pocketing. I would say it has zero ball pocketing. There is almost no feel to this whatsoever. Some people have commented that you have to hybrid this. I can straight away tell you, I cannot see how anyone could play with this string and a full bed. You would have to hybrid with softer round poly or a multi-filament. It is a cheap string, so I could argue, part of me says, if you can't play with the string by itself, that says to me it doesn't have enough qualities in terms of playability. What I could argue though is this has a quality to it which actually is not about playability, it's about the money in your pocket. This is so cheap, £57 a reel I could get this for, which is like £3.59 per restring. So you could say actually, if I wanted a really good spin, I wanted some power from it, and I want it to be cheap so that I can pair it maybe with a more expensive poly or a multi that maybe brings in that sense of control, feel, touch, then yeah, okay. There is a side of it that says, however, I think it should be doing more than this. So I am going to do a full review. Very interesting string, love the power, love the snappiness, absolutely no feel as far as I'm concerned, and that was a big issue for me.